Hey, what's going on? My name is Tim. I'm one of the co-founders here at Scary Good Marketing, and we are continuing our series on how to leverage social media advertising and just online advertising to help you grow your business and make more profits. So in today's episode, we're going to be building on what we've talked about in the past 2 episodes when it really comes to online advertising. And the big thing is being able to create video content. Video, just like what you're watching now, is the most profitable form of content and advertising that you can be creating in your business. But the great thing is you really don't need all kinds of crazy, fancy equipment, even like what we have here recording these episodes. Really, all you need is the smartphone in your pocket to go out and start creating good video content. And the reason we prefer video is not just because I have a background in video production and the film industry, but video really allows you to leverage that content in a lot of aspects in your business. And the same thing is video allows you to convey so much more messaging, feeling, emotion behind your products and services. And like I said, don't worry if you don't feel that confident, you don't feel like you can really do it. We have put together inside our success kit, we actually have a document that is our 101 scary good video ideas, so that you can take that and, like I said, we've outlined 100 different video ideas that you can use to create content and really use it for advertising purposes. Now, if you'd like to grab that success kit, it's 100% free. You can go and scan this QR code here on your screen, and that will take you to a link where you can go and grab that success kit. Now, with that, the thing is with video content, just like what we talked about before, is it's not necessarily who you know, it's how many people know you. And what I want to do is actually want to show you 3 different video campaigns that we set up, 1 for ourselves and 2 for our clients, just to show you the amount of people that we were able to get those videos in front of and really help increase that amount of people that are starting to know you. Because at the end of the day, do you think if you were able to go and get your products and services in front of more people more consistently, do you think more people would buy from you? Here's a video that we shot that we put out and put a little bit of advertising cost behind to bring more awareness to our company. And we paid something, I think, as little as $10. And with $10, we were able to have that video shown to over 6,000 people within the span of, I think it was about 2 days. So with that, we were able to get more exposure for our company. And now we take a look at this other video ad campaign that we were running for Big Brothers Big Sisters. You can see that this one video in particular has racked up over 67,000 views for the nonprofit. And this has really helped them because it's been able to help drive a lot more donations, bring more awareness to the programs here in the state, and was really, really effective piece of advertising that we were able to help create and help them actually just launch on Facebook itself. And not only that, with the amount of views, but now they have an asset that they can go and use for a lot of different things. They've used it at events, they've used it for different campaigns, different promotions, and just a lot of things in general. So that's really good to make sure to keep in mind when it comes to video. And then finally, this last video campaign was pretty crazy because we spent around $50 and we were able to have 94,000 people actually watch this video, interact with it, go to the shopping page, and just really boost a lot of the brand awareness, profitability, everything for this product. And like I said, we were all able to do that leveraging Facebook advertising, and it's just a lot more profitable. But like I said, video really allows you to immerse your customer in your products and services. And like I said, not only that, but we want to also think about video. And a lot of the times the reason why we recommend so many businesses to move forward and start doing video content And once you start generating some profit from it, hiring a company like ourselves to go that really understands video advertising, because video advertising is very different than just video production. So the big key thing there, though, is when you're creating video, there's so many things you can do with it, especially when it comes to repurposing video content, right? Not only do you have the video itself, but then you can go and you can take that and you can strip the video portion out, keep the audio portion, and now maybe you have a podcast or just an audio recording of the content itself that you can go out and promote elsewhere or use for radio ad campaigns, whether you're doing traditional radio or if you're leveraging and using something like Spotify, which is another fantastic online advertising platform that you can really just go and run your own ads on for, I think that starts, the minimum budget is maybe around $250, and it works really, really well. You can go and now take that same video ad, repurpose it as a radio ad. Then you can even take that and you can have the audio transcribed into text. And once you have that, you can now go, and if you wanted to do a traditional mail campaign, you can do that, and you can grab screenshots from the video to use as images and promotional material on your website. You can send them in emails. There's so many things you can do with a video that you just can't really do with a lot of other forms of advertising that are out there. So for the cost really of pulling out your phone and just shooting it yourself or hiring a company to shoot it, you can go through and there's so many repurposing, so much more repurposing you can do with your video content to really bring the longevity and increase the ROI of that piece of content. And like I said, that's really why we like it. But like I said, the big key thing here is you have to realize that there is a little bit of a difference between just video production and video advertising. And like I said, that's really what we focus in on, is the video advertising aspect. And really where the big difference comes is that a video ad needs to be structured in a way that gets people to be interested and buy your product. Really, that's what we're doing, right? And one of the things that we look at is, do you have salespeople? Do you have that kind of stuff in your business, right? Let's say that you are a fencing company, you're a solar company, any of those salespeople that you have that maybe go out, knock on doors, do any of that. How do we take their presentation, their pitch, and why don't we just record that? Because if we can do that, now we have that perfect presentation that can go out and now automatically go and sell your products and services to your customers 24 hours a day, and it becomes a lot more profitable that way. And like I said, if you're somebody that's like a restaurant, any of that stuff, you can do the exact same thing. The difference is showcasing the way that you create, make, build a product and being able to leverage that in an ad, right? The same exact thing. Video testimonies are really, really huge. Being able to capture those things. And the great thing is you can go and we send out email and text message campaigns to previous customers and literally just ask them to record something on their phone and send it in. And then we can take that and use that in a lot of other forms of advertising as well. So video is just so versatile when it comes to the online world of marketing and advertising. And like I said, I mean, with platforms like TikTok right now that are really, really big, and YouTube being the second largest search engine, and pretty much every single social media platform out there has some form of video content. And the other big thing is the majority of people that go to the internet, it's to actually watch some kind of content. And why not start leveraging that and using that in your online marketing strategies? And the other thing is YouTube is really becoming the new TV. That's why so many news stations have YouTube channels. So many people are going to YouTube to consume content. And the great thing is we can show your ads, your video ads, to very targeted people. And that's what we're going to dive into today. Is I want to show you, I'm going to open up my computer and we're going to go into the YouTube so I can show you the targeting capabilities that you have. So I have my computer here, so I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. All right, so here we are inside the Google ad platform because like I said, Google owns YouTube, so their entire ad platform is all together. So if you're doing SEO based, video ads, any of that, this is where you go. So just like the same, we're gonna go with web traffic, and then what we wanna do is go here to video. Now with that, we're gonna go ahead and click continue. So just like before, we're gonna have very much the same kind of thing. We'll have a daily budget. Like I said, we'll put something in here like 20 bucks, just like before. And then the same thing is we can choose the location. Right now, I'm just gonna leave it on US. So if we go down, you'll see this advanced tab. So if we go to advanced settings here, you can see that we have keywords, we have topics, and then right here we have placements. Now this is really where the power comes in, is on the placements, because when we are doing local ad spots, even national ad spots, the great thing is we can come in here and we can actually choose which YouTube channels we actually want to place our ads on. So for instance, we can go in here and type in KRQE, and if we search for that, we can go to the channel, and you can see here we have KRQE 13, we have KOB, and we can literally say, I want to run ads on both of the news stations' YouTube channels, and it's going to be a lot cheaper. Now, here's the other thing. Like I said, you'll see this where it says video campaigns that drive conversions usually perform better without placements. Removing placements may lead to better performance. Like I said, don't worry about some of these notifications sometimes, because like I said, it's just Google trying to help you, but realistically with what we're doing is going to do fairly well. Then right here, maybe I may enter a location and we may type in, I'm actually just going to say New Mexico. So I'm going to say that we just want to target New Mexico. But like I said, if there's any channels out there that you really want to go after or look at, right, we can even go, and you can see here, we can put our ad on these specific videos. So we can actually select specific videos from KRQE or any of that stuff and run an ad, which is fantastic. Now, like I said, the other thing is we can go in here and we can really look for anything, right? We can do websites, we can do channels, we can type any of those channels in here, and when they show up, we can show our video, our ad on those channels. So the same thing, like I said, we can go in here and we can pick different topics, right? Do you want to do art, entertainment, audio, any of those things? Like I said, it gives us a lot of flexibility. We can also go in here and type in keywords. So if you know that somebody is searching for something specific, we can go and place those videos to show up when people are searching stuff in YouTube, because like I said, YouTube is the second largest search engine. But this is really the big thing, right? We can probably go in here and let's look at New Mexico. Like if I just type in New Mexico, we can maybe see Mexico, right? Maybe we can go and target New Mexico United, right? Right there, bam, New Mexico United, New Mexico Lobos. And we can kind of go in here, right, Fox, New Mexico if we want. I don't know, there's all kinds of these different channels in here, and we can go and just say, hey, I want to place my ad on these channels, right? So the great thing is, right, with New Mexico United, I know that they post some of their games, they post some of the highlights, they post some of that on their YouTube channel. Now you can go and you can pay to have your ad show up on those videos. And like I said, they can be the 5-second skippable ads that are at the beginning of the video that people watch. And that's the thing, is you can go and you can now start putting your ad in those places. And like I said, from a local standpoint, this works really, really great because we can go and we can look up those things. But the same thing is, let's say that you have a target audience that watches a specific YouTuber, they follow a YouTuber, even if that person is not in New Mexico, you can say, I only want to show this ad on that channel to people that live in New Mexico, right? If there's, you can go and we can even just come in here and maybe, but we can go in here just like we did in Facebook, and you can see we can come in here and we can look at Shark Tank, and there's a few different things, right? Like Damon John, he's one of the sharks. We can actually go and say, I want to run ads on Damon John's channel to people that live here in New Mexico, right? So there's so many things that you can do, so many possibilities when it comes to YouTube advertising. Like I said, if you have no idea of where to even begin, we have outlined 101 different video ideas and prompts to really help you get the gears turning and figuring out what you can start creating and capturing to use for your online marketing and advertising inside our success kit. And like I said, there's the QR code there. Just simply scan it on your phone or go to the website that's listed below, and you can go and pick that up 100% for free, because our goal is to help you become more profitable in your business leveraging online advertising. And that's pretty much what we have for you in this episode, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.